Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and welcome back to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. In our last installment, our heroine and her family, along with Aveline Valen, made it to the city of Kirkwall, specifically to the gallows just outside, which is their circle of Magi. Now, she had to wait for a few days with her family before meeting up with her uncle Gamlen Amel, and as it turns out, he gambled away the family's estate, and now the family has no inheritance, and, well, it's going to be a lot harder to get into Kirkwall than we first thought. But Gamlen has arranged a couple of opportunities for us. We can meet with either a Thenril, who's a smuggler, or Mirren, who's a mercenary, and work for them for a year in order to pay off the fees necessary to get into Kirkwall. Now, most Let's Players I've seen tend to go to a Thenril, and for good reason, but for the sake of doing something different and showing the other side of things, I'm going to show Mirren's path, and so Noir, Hawke, and Carver will be working with the Red Iron Mercenaries for the next year. But before we do that, we have to actually go talk to these folks first. So let us do that while Gamlen and our mother are waiting for us. So, oh wait, I believe... Oh yes, Mirren is actually right behind these pillars here. So let's go talk to him and see what he has to say.
Mirren?
And you must be Hawke. Nice.
Your
uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his arse.
Yeah, well... he might have been, all things considered. But, I don't like you looking me up and down like that. But, let's find out a little bit more about you.
I'd like to know more about you first.
Right. You're not a marcher like your uncle. The Red Iron is well known in these parts. We pick who we work for and keep our noses clean. But anyone screws with us, we mess them up. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
All I know is if we join the company, I'm going to start talking like that.
Carver, no. Carver, no. No. No, you need better role models, honey. Just saying.
Getting us into the city will take a lot of coin.
Did I mention the Red Iron gets paid pretty well? Not to mention your uncle said you were a mage. We're willing to pay for that.
Ah, I see, Uncle Gamlen is very loose-lipped.
I didn't realize Gamlen told you that.
You stick with us. You'll be safe. For a year, at least.
Well, that's good to know at least, because I would very, very much not like to wind up a permanent resident of the gallows, thank you. Or rather, Noir wouldn't. I know I keep tending to switch between referring to Noir as separate from myself and talking as if I am her. I apologize if that's confusing, but I tend to just kind of slip back and forth. Anyway. So, that kind of begs the question, how do you know our uncle?
My uncle doesn't seem like the sort to hang out with mercenaries.
He doesn't. Gamlen cheated one of my men at a wallop match. You turn out, we'll call it even.
I see, it's probably a gambling thing. Well... I said I was going to do Mirren's side of things, so... let's do it.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for sure. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
Now, like I said, this is there is a, blah blah blah. I can talk. There is a reason that people tend to choose a Thenril, and this is probably part of it, but, all things considered, I understand why, Mirren would probably want to get even. I think death is excessive, but... well, we're taking this route, so, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, hello, Mr. Friedrich.
Have you checked the courtyard again?
He's still out there, but he's alone. And he's not making a move.
I don't trust this. What will we do when the ship comes? Wait, who are you? I demand to know what you're doing here.
Do we want to take the more direct approach, or do we want to just, pretend to be nice first? That is the question. Let's go with this.
I want to hear what you have to say before I decide anything.
Mirren sent them.
I'm not an idiot. I could have figured that out for myself. Look, you. I don't know what that pissant thug is paying you, but I'll double it. Just let us go.
Well, let's ask this guy what he did.
I might change my mind if I knew how you wronged the Red Iron.
Ugh, those fools take everything so personally. So I told Lord Asherall they were coming. It was business. I was perfectly willing to give the Red Iron a share, or all of it. I could give it to you as well. Just let me go.
Yeah, no, that's not really helping your case here, buddy. You told the, contact they were coming, and you're like, oh, they take it so personally. Well, if it's something that was going to get them killed, then yeah, I can understand why they would take it personally. I still think killing you for it is excessive, but again, this is the route we're choosing, so we kind of have to do that. So, no thanks.
Or I could take the money off your corpse.
Blasted idiot dog lords. Don't just stand there, kill them!
Oh, Aveline Rivalry +5. I did not mean that. Or at least... I hope she'll forgive me in the end. Oh, dang it. That was not good. I was not watching my health there. But at least in this game, as long as someone in the party is alive, we're good. Oh dear. I am injured. See, stamina draw at 5 sovereigns. Health potion. Mostly this just means that my max health is reduced. So I'm going to just keep that in mind. Let's see. A couple points in magic and willpower. And we're going to take rock armor. And we're going to give you a couple points in strength and constitution. Give you that. A couple points in Constitution and Strength. And Perception. Well, you still mostly favor us as a friend, so I think we can take that 5-point rivalry hit. Yeah, sorry, his story wasn't super convincing. So, yeah, this is what we're doing. Wait a minute, do we have an injury kit? Let's see. Oh, yes, we do have an injury kit. Can we not use this? Oh, there we go. Most excellent. Alright, well, Marin, the deed is done, and we've killed Mr. Friedrich.
We've done as you asked.
Good. May the bloody vultures feast on his corpse and shit him into the ocean.
I'm telling you, I love this guy.
Carver, no.
Welcome to the Red Iron. Tell your uncle I'm making the arrangements now.
Well, that's good. So, we've completed the opening quest, The Destruction of Lothering, and we will be ready to move on from the prologue into the main game. This is good. Okay. Gamlin, the deed is done.
Any luck?
Yes. They've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Mirren and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
Well, yeah, at least for a while.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Bethany were here with us.
That's true.
And Wesley.
Also.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
That's also certainly true.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight.
Most excellent.
But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she made her name, settling her debts with the mercenaries. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the Mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Oh, we're gonna meet Varric! We're gonna meet Varric! I'm so excited! And, of course, we'll have to, just... Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun, guys. It's no secret, Varric is actually one of my favorite characters in Dragon Age, so... This is honestly gonna be super cool and super fun for me. 1 year later. Ooh, and I'm guessing that is Knight Commander Meredith. Pretty stone-faced.
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Well, geez, man. So it seems like we're trying to get in on an expedition to the Deep Roads, and this guy is not willing to let us in. But, I'm sorry, Carver, but this isn't really helping us at all.
I know how you feel, but we'll earn no favors with your fist in his face.
Then we do nothing. As always.
My brother can be hot-headed, but we do have the skills to benefit your expedition.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
Come on, man.
It'll get harder if we're at each other's throats.
I know. It just seems like you either die in this city or you end up like the scum we're bargaining with.
Well, that's a reasonable concern.
Status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs.
Well, that's
And
true.
all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
Well, I mean, he has helped us, but yeah, I'm not too keen on our uncle either.
I wouldn't trust him with a silver. But dear uncle's at least as sleazy as Bertrand.
How's that for a compliment? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Well, I think that's more likely to happen with me than you, but still.
Hey!
Oh-ho. Hopefully he's not injured.
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild.
Okay.
Might want to find yourself a new line of work.
Well, it
Off
seems
you go.
like he's gonna be okay. Oh, thank you.
How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Oh, is that so? Who are you?
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
Ah, gotcha. So, family. Although I am curious about the fact that you seem to be aware of both of us.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary, you've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. Serving with the Red Iron is no mean feat, yet you not only served, you impressed. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, but...
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes, but it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Oh.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
And there's no way I wouldn't take him anyway, so... yeah. Well, you seem to be offering to help us. Yeah, well, that begs the question. How do we persuade him?
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Oh, well, that makes sense. If you've got plenty of hirelings but not a lot of people investing, it would make sense to try and get in that way. But I do have some valid concerns about that.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Well, I mean, he is your brother, so I'm more likely to trust your judgment on this.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
Well, that's fair. Well, but there is one big problem.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
Well, it is awfully tempting. But again, I have some concerns.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
Makes sense. So, I mean, we'd still technically be hirelings in the sense that we'd be fighting off darkspawn and whatnot, but, you know, we'd have more of a stake than pretty much everybody else. So, I have more questions.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Ah.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
I mean, it is a pretty crossbow, I have to admit. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, I don't know you, so... still a little concerned.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
Well, that's completely fair.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
Well, that's fair, and being able to protect myself from the Templars with some money would be nice. I mean, I wish I could protect other mages the same way, but right now we need to be focused on self-preservation. Well, we don't really have many other good options, so let's do this.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up.
Woohoo!
Hightown, where the rich go to...
Where the rich go to what? Where the rich go to what? What were you going to tell me, Varric? You were interrupted by an autosave. Please, it's important. I'll just pretend he was saying, where the rich go to be in high places, because I mean it is Hightown. I don't know what he was actually going to say. Maybe I'll look it up on the wiki or something later, and let you guys know. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Alrighty, so since we're in Hightown already, and it seems, well, it doesn't seem, I happen to know that the city guard office is in the Viscount's, area. Oh, wait, there's a guy named Worthy. Let's go talk to him first.
Hawke, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar.
Oh.
You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Yeah, well, I'm doing something else now.
I'm looking to become an explorer of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawke. Don't get dead.
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawke. I was talking about Gamlen.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Oh, are you sure that's a fair comparison there, Varric? Because I'm not entirely sure I agree with you. Okay, let's see, the Viscount's... No, wait, this is the Chantry. Oh, wait, who is that guy? You know what? We will go investigate him later. Maybe we can figure out where the, let's see... Viscount's Way. Ah, yes, here we go. And let's quick grab that, codex about Hightown. So, Sebastian is over there, and he is from the Exiled Prince DLC, and he happens to be one of my favorite characters in this game, but I'd rather go talk to Aveline first because of reasons which, if you haven't seen this game, you'll know what those are in a bit. Oh, goodness, we're actually just about out of time. So I'm going to save and cut the video off here, but of course I'll see you all in the next installment. If you liked this video or any of my other videos, you can hit that subscribe button and follow me here, or you can keep updated with me on my Twitter account at LBD Let's Plays. And of course, if you want to support me in other ways, you can also donate to my Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/littleblackdragon. Thanks for watching, see you next time.